Hello everyone, this is a review on the Phiaton PS 20NC. These are the Phiaton noise cancelling earbuds. As you can see, they come with obviously the two earbuds, a variety of tips, which you can see right here, a plain adapter, the noise cancelling unit, and a small velvet pouch for carrying these earbuds. Now, I'm going to compare these to a few other types of earbuds, and I'm also going to talk about how these actually sound. So these are very good noise cancelling earbuds, probably as good as I've ever used. So with that, let's get into some of the content on how these earbuds actually sound. Okay, as I mentioned, there's a variety of earbuds I'm going to compare these to. Now, as for the PS20NCs, let's start with their main feature, their ability to cancel noise. Like I said, I rate that very, very high. These things, I was jumping up and down with a hard shoes on a hard floor, and I could not hear anything other than the music. So these things are as good as I've ever heard in terms of noise canceling. In terms of sound performance, they have the entire frequency range, everything from I think it was 10 hertz all the way up to 30 kilohertz, and it's good. It's a nice, clean frequency response, and maybe not quite as good as some of the other ones I've listened to, as we'll see, but still very, very good, especially at this price point. So I was very impressed with the overall sound quality and their ability to cancel noise. Now, one of the things that these have that a lot of noise canceling earphones don't have is they have a, you could actually turn them when they're on, so they use one AAA battery, and you have the ability to silence the music that you have. So you have ability to have like a standby mode, if you will. And what that does is it gives you a pass-through so that these earbuds will actually hear the things that are around you. So if you see somebody's talking to you, you simply push the button on it, and the earphones and the music silences, and you can listen to whoever you need to talk to or whatever sound you need to listen to. And that's not a feature I've seen before on earbuds. Maybe it's just me, but it was something that I do like. Also, it has a nice clip here in the back, so you can clip it to your pants or your shirt, whichever it may be, and so that this noise canceling unit doesn't kind of flop around randomly. I also broke these earbuds in for about 40 hours. It's typically a pretty good idea to break in any earbuds or headphones that you get anywhere from 25 to 200 hours in some cases. But I broke these in for about 40 hours, and I did notice a bit of a difference. I usually play music, a variety of music, to about 70 or 80% of volume, just to again get them broken in so that you get a better overall response within them. So now we're going to look at some of the other earbuds I listen to and kind of compare them. Okay, these are the four that I've compared it to. The first one aren't real popular or well known. They're the Phiaton GR07 in-ear monitors, a very, very high-end, the best sounding earbuds I've ever listened to. So to me, that's kind of the premier performance. Next, we have the PS20NCs by Phiaton. Again, very good sounding. We have the V-Moda Remixes, which is a very good earbud for the price point especially. And then the SMS Street by 50. Now the Street by 50 and the V-Moda Remixes have built-in microphones and some ability to advance and pause music, things that you don't get with the Phiaton PS20. The Phiaton GR07 has no additional features to it. However, they have completely full sound, the best sound stage, like I said, I've ever heard. But they're roughly about twice the price. They're not sound canceling. They have you worry about the durability because they look a little cheaply made. It's the best way I could put it, I guess. The PS20s right here, you can kind of see, if I can pull it out a little bit, but there's a little bit of a microphone or a port here in the back. They've got a shape that makes an in-ear and out-of-ear, and they fit pretty well. Now, the biggest disadvantage to these are that they are, compared to the rest of these, actually kind of hard in my ear. What that means is I kind of feel, after an hour or two, you get some fatigue in your ear where they're sitting in, and it kind of feels, like I said, the best way I can describe it is hard. The sound stage on it is very good. Maybe not quite the overall depth and the fullness that I get out of the GR07s here, but other than that, they're excellent. And again, these are fully noise canceling earbuds. The next of the Moto Remixes are close. They're a little bit cheaper, but they're close in sound. I noticed that on some sounds, on some music, again, the sound stage isn't quite as deep as I get on the PS20 NCs, but they're pretty close. And then the Street by 50, also a good sounding earbud, also pretty hard in my ear, so I get some fatigue after a while. But again, I don't think they're quite on the same ballpark as the PS20 NCs. So for this price point, I think you're getting an outstanding set of earbuds. And again, all four of these are good, so I'm not trying to compare one being great and one being terrible. The GR07s here are typically, I would consider the best of the best, but outside of that, again, they're considerably more expensive. Okay, my final verdict on the Phiaton PS20 NC. I'm going to give them 4.5 to 5 stars. Probably closer to 4.5. In terms of sound performance, they're excellent. They're among the best I've ever listened to. They're not quite as good as the in-ear monitors from VSonic, but other than that, they're pretty darn close. The noise canceling on them is outstanding. The only area where I really give them pull back some of the rating is that they are a little bit uncomfortable. And really, comfort is in the ear of the beholder, if you will. Some people find some earbuds more comfortable than others, but for me, they do feel a little hard in my ear. Maybe for others, they fit perfectly. But in terms of sound performance and noise canceling, you're gonna have a hard time beating these at this price point. So with that, I'd give it 4.5 stars.